What's going on, guys? Madness80 here. We're taking another look at another exclusive from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge here at Disneyland, Anaheim, California. Great news, as of the last video, these sets will be available on Shop Disney in July. For those of you out of state, for those of you local to the Southern California area, you can make your way to downtown Disney and buy these at the, I think it's called the World of Disney store in downtown Disney. Galaxy's Edge merchandise is available, including the 3 Black Series set, First Order, Droid Depot, and Smuggler's Run, which is this set with Chewbacca, Rey, which they say it's Rey from Batuu, but we've had this figure before, with photo real, which is questionable because that doesn't look like Daisy Ridley. We'll get into that. And my most anticipated figure, and I'm sure your most anticipated figure, Hondo Ohnaka, who is just going to be, that's it, his legacy is sealed. He will be known as a guy at Disneyland in the Smuggler's Run ride, or the Millennium Falcon ride, I forget the name, but that's awesome. I mean, a character with the legacy that he has, awesome character from the Clone Wars, awesome character from Rebels, and now we know he's lived long enough to be in modern Star Wars times. Yeah, let's take a closer look at these figures. First up is our man Chewie. So Chewie on the left is the figure in the pack. Chewie on the right is the one from the Force Awakens line. As you can see, this Chewie, we'll get him close. You can't see. So let's do this. Darker eyes, lighter around the eyes. These golds seem about the same, but other than that, really, it's the same figure. Nothing new here. If you've never had a Chewbacca figure, this is awesome. Although I prefer, I think, the original trilogy and the solo Chewie over this one. So let's go ahead and get those. Let's start with the blue line Chewie. I'm gonna take this gun out. My gun keeps falling apart, my bowcaster. Wookiee roars, man. Look at that head. Different. I think the brown is nicer. It's a darker brown. Let me adjust slightly. There we go. Darker brown on original trilogy Chewbacca. This one, this looks like a toy. It definitely just looks like a toy. This one with a good wash can get away with being an action figure. Solo, right? Solo Chewbacca. I think I like the browns on this one more, even more than the original trilogy. I think the fur is painted better. He's a little shorter, you can see, but again, if you've never had a Chewbacca in the line, what a nice addition. What a welcome surprise. Not much else to say. It's the same articulation you've seen on the Force Awakens and original trilogy Chewie. So let's just move on. I don't think this figure is worth us going on about. So here is Rey. Brand new Batuu Rey, photo real. Original release, and Jedi training. Well, so I think the Jedi training photo reel is a much better resemblance of Daisy Ridley. Naturally, the one without any photo reel in the middle, I mean, that's just an action figure face. Doesn't look like Daisy Ridley. However, this photo reel also, let me move my light so you can see. This also doesn't look like Daisy Ridley, though. Maybe at that angle there, but head on, I don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, it's a nice addition. It looks better on the shelf. I mean, God, just look at her. That's definitely Daisy Ridley. That's Aubrey Plaza. So I don't know. I'm not too happy about it. I don't think it's a good likeness of Daisy Ridley. I mean, look at that. They're two completely different faces. And, you know, usually we say Hasbro, the sculpts are there, you know, they just need a good lick of paint, but no, this one didn't turn out well. It's basically, so if you didn't have this figure, it's the same figure. Comes with her blaster, comes with her scavenger staff, which she had on Jakku, and Luke's lightsaber, which I can't get to focus. It's the same saber we've seen before. Yeah, man, I'm a bit bummed with that photo reel. I keep saying that in quotes in my head. Photo reel of who? Again, She looks very uninterested in being reviewed and being an action figure. I might prefer this one. This looks a little more pleasant and gentle of an expression. But yeah, again, let's just compare real quick. Look at that. Daisy Ridley on the right, Aubrey Plaza on the left. Again, that's just my opinion. You guys might not see Aubrey Plaza. But yeah, I don't think this figure's worth getting into either. You've seen the reviews. You've had this figure for about 2 years now. Let's move on to what we've been waiting for. Are you as stoked as I am? Look at this guy. Oh my God. Right off the back, I got some nitpicks. So mine, like the helmet, was glued on a little. It should be lined up with the goggles. I don't necessarily want to damage my Hondo. But yeah, let's get in there. Goggles. Little face spikes. These dreads. Awesome. Awesome detail on this figure. Good look at his pistol. I don't know if you Star Wars weapon experts can call what type of pistol this is. Does come with the holster. Let me get it. Just, holster here. Fits in nicely. Let's get that in on camera for you guys to see. Oh man, I'm so hyped. This figure is already one of my favorite figures of the year. Get it in. Fits in nicely. This is naturally molded to, you know, so he has access to his gun. We'll go over articulation as well, but I just want to show this figure off. That sculpted detail, the wrinkles, the wash. Fantastic, man, fantastic. We could be picky and request 2 other versions of Hondo in the future. Why not, right? Clone Wars and Rebels. Rebels had the more simplistic stripped down design for cost reasons, but yeah, so I mean, he's going to be hindered looking up because of his dreads. Looking down, it's okay, but yeah, the left and right, he's got a diaphragm and a waist. Nope, just diaphragm. So any body movement and turns will be up here at the chest. Ball jointed arms, full rotation. No bicep. But you know, he's got a good, slightly more than 45 there. Up here, he's got an up down because this is his trigger finger. Same on both sides. Pretty pliable plastic for that coat of his. I mean, you can go out that far, forward that far. Again, this is the holster is molded to the belt, so you can be hindered with that leg. This leg goes out pretty well. Double jointed knees, and he's got, you know, up, down, left, right, and rocker pivot. Quick and dirty look on Hondo, but this figure is, I mean, let's get everything. I want you to enjoy everything about this figure. He is definitely the must get out of all 3 packs. DJ Rex, awesome. Commander Pyre, awesome, but a repaint. This guy's the reason to get this pack. Even though you get Porgs, you get new Porgs. Right? Are these new? I couldn't find my Porgs to compare. But I found the sitting Porg, so I know, you know. I couldn't find my other Porg. Regardless, this Porg not included. The other 2 Porgs are labeled on the box as if they're a figure, similar to the mouse droid. So it's kind of ridiculous. These 2, even combined, were what, $6.99, $5.99. The mouse droid never been sold individually, but you know, the fact that they're considering these tiny, I mean, they're accessories. A reason to keep this price a little high. I mean, $70 packs, that's kind of reasonable, but if you had 4 figures, you know, we're getting 3 figures and a tiny piece. You know, BB-8 can be considered the tiny piece of that other set, but we'll look at that set later. I mean, people are into Porgs. I don't really care for them either way. I could take them or leave them. I don't hate them though. I did enjoy them in Last Jedi. But yeah, Hondo, the reason to get this pack. I mean, I know a lot of you are saying you're paying, well, I'm paying $70 for Hondo. You know, if you wait and be patient, I think you Disneyland pass holders will get a 35% discount. And that's for the Disneyland annual pass holders. Anybody else, you're paying $69.99 plus tax. Again, available in downtown Disney now. For those of you Southern California residents who want to make a trip down to downtown Disney, I'd go this week. I'd go tomorrow. I'd go right away. Pictures I've seen, I mean, they have a ton, but you know, they're going to sell out eventually. They're going to sell out eventually. So, and again, for the rest of the country and the rest of the world, these will be on Shop Disney in July, they're saying. So I'm happy everybody gets to get these figures, especially Hondo. I mean, Commander Pyre with the new elbow joints, awesome. And we'll take a look at the Droid Depot pack next. But thanks for looking. Thanks for listening to me ramble and gush over Hondo Ohnaka, really. And subscribe, hit that subscribe if you haven't. We'll do Star Wars, Marvel, everything. I'm a big action figure collector. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.